Well. Okie dokie. I guess cowabunga it is.
Got to move.
You're not good at persuasion? Not that time. The charm wore off when I blasted her. I don't know. I don't know if I can use moonbeams in here. I'm gonna do a low-level moonbeam as a test. I don't know if I can use moonbeams in here or not.
Can't even catch my breath.
It stayed. Okay, so inside this structure, I can.
Let's spill some blood.
Yikes, did that hit anyone? The bird's confused.
You dared scar my mind. I will gut you.
Just don't run into the moonbeam, Minthara. Minthara? You said you were gonna gut her, what are you gonna do? Minthara! She passes? All that big talk, she passes, okay.
Poor fucker.
She's thinking. Wait, did she say poor effort? 20%. Oh, he got the kill.
I expected to be greeted as a hero, but the wretches imprisoned me and tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me.
We need to get out of here.
Agreed.
Let's go.
Lead the way.
Okay, hold on.
Go on. Move.
Let's get moving.
The quicker, the better.
I'm trying to turn freaking moonbeam off.
Never
All right.
a dull moment.
Okay, so I need... Hang on. Invis? How long does it last? 60 seconds.
Evanescence. Don't waste a step. Better not be cursed.
Shoot, I'm trying to remember the way out of here.
Yes, I did.
Oh no, oh no, 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 I'm lost! Hold on. Freaking, where's the way out of here? Oh my god. There.
One mind. Many legs, many voices.
Dude, you had a timer on it. This stuff stresses me out.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god.
Blue party member
I
acquired.
thought I had found a home and a purpose. Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying.
Just all of it, yeah, info dump.
She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby?
Tell her where to find your camp.
Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
Okay. Sweet. Alright, that's done. What's next? Let's see, we've got Waning Moon, Gith Patrol, the underground area, fighting Moonrise Tower itself. Check the vendors in Moonrise. Okay. The House of Healing basement? Oh, did I miss a basement there? This guy?
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlach, isn't it?
What?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Karlach, who's Flo?
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
Is she a threat?
Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
No, they don't. We used one earlier as a piece of crap. Let's have it then.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. Do you want the coins or not?
I don't need them, but I don't know if there's XP here, so I'm gonna say yes, because I'm hoping for experience. Fine, get on with it.
First coin's got the soul of a woman named Maveri. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally.
And he gave her a dog.
She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Maveri. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
Next.
This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Next.
Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo.
He liked playing with
A bunch
his
of
son with his
desperate
friends, the
horrors
end.
Ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins after the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you.
Whinging?
I did my part. That means our business is done.
Okay. What do we got? Sentinel Shield. +3 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to not get prone unless they succeed a dex saving throw. That's kind of cool. That is pretty nice. Chainmail +2, Granger Garbs. This one's self. You can get that for free after attacking. Well, then why'd you tell me to check the merchants? Oh, I just remembered all my gold is back in,
Hope you can handle one.
all my money is... Did she lose her shapeshift permanently? And she has no more wild shape charge. What the hell? She lost her wild shape.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Must lug my guts through this hell. At the ready.
And this was funny when it was just goblins branding arses, but you lot mean business, eh?
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute.
Trade.
How can I be of service, true soul?
Draconic elemental weapon. Virulent venom. Point your ringed finger at a target to make it vulnerable to poison damage unless it is immune to poison damage. Merchants drop something like the first 3 most expensive items in their inventory on death. That's not very realistic. +1 bonus to ranged attack rolls.
Watch your back.
Tempting to get that for Astarion. But he does have a decent hat right now.
An honor, true soul.
Okay.
I'll feed him his own
One soul.
The glaive is part of my most of my runs so good. I don't have anyone using weapons really, other than the bow. You can equip the glaive and use its skills on another character. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Let me see what you're talking about.
Ever at your service.
Drake Throat Glaive. Enemies have disadvantage on saving throws against your Dragonborn Breath Weapon. Draconic Elemental Weapon. Imbue a weapon with elemental power. It receives +1 to attack rolls and deals an additional 1d4 damage of your choice. Okay. Huh. I don't have enough money. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Go to camp. I see Lae'zel has taken her pants off again.
I am not.
She is very much in love.
I am neither dead or undead, neither alive.
Oh, Arabella's bugging Withers.
I don't get it.
Thou wilt.
Where's the chest? There it
What's
is.
hiding here?
Gold. What? What? Why did it keep saying you can't use this right now? It's in the car lock. There we go. Alright. You can interact with the chest from anywhere at the bottom left of the screen. Oh, okay.
Ever at your service. An honor, true soul.
Don't touch me.
Alright. Currently he's got reduce the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking by 1. And we were under the impression that this works when this is in his melee slot, it works on the range slot.
I wonder what the next move is.
I have such a headache.
I don't really want to... Gotta be -3 to her armor class if I had her equip it. That's unfortunate.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. You hear
One soul.
You can cast it, then unequip. That's awesome, but kind of tedious. Okay, done and done. Thank you for the advice. That's pretty cool. I admit that's pretty neat. I would not have thought, because like if I'm just reading that, right, I would have assumed that it just buffs itself, you know? Or like, oh, it's a Drake Fire glaive. When I activate its Drake Fire, it Drake Fires itself. I would not have assumed that I could have just used it to buff someone else nearby. That's not how I would have thought that would have worked. All right. It's really nice on Sorcerer. You can twin cast it to buff 2 weapons. Oh. Let's see. Waning Moon. All right. So, we've made a ton of progress here. So this is Act 2, right? We've, let's see, what do we need? We need to do, someone said there's a basement House of Healing. The stuff under the Mausoleum. Wait, didn't the House of Healing have something I was supposed to find for Halson? Oh god, did I forget that? I must have missed that. Unless I picked it up and I didn't realize it. Wake up our colleague. We found a loot bearing Art's initials in the house, maybe playing it for him. Ah, I think I put that in the stash. Okay, I did find the item. I did find the item. I think it's in my stash. Hold on, because I'm gonna forget about this. One sec. What is the box? There it is. Okay. Dun-dun. And... Spider's Lyre, Violin, Loot of the Merryweather Bard. Loot. Lithala's Loot. It's the orange one. 4 of them are orange. I grabbed both of those. It's probably one of those. That camp chest is almost as bad as the Horse inventory. You know the thing that bugs me about the camp chest is it doesn't have a search box. Hold on. I know it's time. Hang on. Hang on.
Not before.
Keep sight narrow at night time. 2 steps in, and you're likely to become so down.
Cheer.
There's always a first time.
He keeps saying Daniel's name. He
I
must
found a
know
loot.
more.
It seems to have belonged to the Flaming Fist.
We need good. Its music might help restore him. Show it to him.
Pull out the loot you found and play a little. I still don't even know which one it is. Start playing Darude. Man, I'm surprised I'm doing this with those gauntlets.
Trap there. He needs help.
Calm. Breathe. You've been trapped in the Shadowfell for a century. Take a moment to clear your mind.
A century.
You're Halsin. Thaniel said to find you. You must help him, please.
Music's so bad he got up to shut you up. Music, change the channel!
If I venture into the Shadowfell blind, I will never find him.
I'm not sure I can put it into words. The landscape there shifts and changes.
Was there anything that could offer guidance? Something that didn't change?
Lavender. Whenever I saw Thaniel, I always smelled lavender.
I can work with that. Rest now. Meet me by the lakeshore. I have what we need to proceed, but I'll need your help. Be ready. This may prove perilous.
Alright. Save game. I remember this quest. We actually like go down by the water and he summons like waves of attackers. And I remember I did spiked growth on the ground and it killed so many dudes. It was awesome. They all just like ran into it. Alright, chat. We made progress. Still in it. Middle of Act 2 honor mode. First attempt. No wipes yet. Saving it here. Pick it up here next time.